it just makes me feel really good. Like on Christmas morning when you go downstairs and you open your presents and you're just so happy and you know that nothing in the world is ever going to be as good as that moment. That's me when I get a new piece of chalk, because it's just such a new moment and you can't really compare it to anything else. It's just bliss and joy. I mean, I guess it started when I was a kid. I was outside, we were playing with that sidewalk chalk, you know, that everyone uses, the different colored chalk that's shaped kind of like a crayon. Well, mine was orange and it kind of looked like a carrot, so I thought, I don't really like carrots, but I wonder what this tastes like. So I took a bite and I liked it. And of course the kids were looking at me like, what are you doing? Don't do that. And the teacher yelled at me, but it was good. It's really an extensive process, I guess. You have to, you know, the bigger pieces are better because they give you, you know, you have more room to decide which side you want, because the pointy end, it always tastes different than this side. I don't know, the blackboard kind of gives off this weird taste, I guess. I don't know what blackboards are made of, but it's not very tasty. But the unused end is really where the magic is. It's like uncharted territory. It's just, it's new, it's fresh, you know? I guess classrooms are the best place because there's just so much there. You know, this piece of chalk was used to do so many things, to write on so many boards and tell about so many stories, and you can just taste that character inside. I had a girlfriend last semester, and I tried to hide it from her as much as I could, but we had a class together, and it was a comm class, and the professor, Chandra Massner, she was writing on the board, and the chalk, that's all I could pay attention to. I couldn't pay attention to anything that she was saying, but the chalk. And then after class, she left, and all the students left, and I snuck up and grabbed a piece like I normally did, you know, and my girlfriend walked in to meet me because we were gonna go to Java, and well, she saw me. It all happened. She was writing here, of course, you know, something about communicate. I don't remember. Like I said, I wasn't really paying attention to the lesson as much as the chalk. So I'm standing here, and you know, I just pick it up, and Madison comes in, and she just stares at me. And I didn't realize at the time, but I was already chewing on it. So she kind of gave me a look, and I put it down, and we just walked out, and I was like, so we're going to Java? She's like, no. I was like, oh, are you not thirsty? And she's like, no. And then she called me later and said, I think we need to talk. I was like, okay. So, and she ended it. And now this semester I'm in this classroom again, 3 days a week. And every time I look at the board, I just remember how much I miss it. Not Madison, no, that chalk. And how much I miss not feeling bad about eating it. Because when she made me feel so bad about it, I kind of thought there was something wrong with it, you know? And then I realized no one should tell you to be who you aren't. You shouldn't be able to tell me who I can be and who I can't be. So I don't feel bad anymore. But for a long time when I looked at this board, that's all I could think about.
So I broke up with Buddy because I saw him in the classroom one day eating chalk. Like, he was chewing on it and he didn't even realize he was doing it. Like, it was probably the grossest thing I've ever seen, and I definitely didn't want to kiss him after that. So I broke up with him, and he seemed really hurt, but I mean, eating chalk is a little unnatural.
I think she ruined my relationship. I can't eat chalk from that classroom now because I think of all the bad things. She ruined chalk for me for a long time.
Hi? What's up? Is there a reason there's a camera back here?
Tell us about your friend, Buddy.
Buddy? Forbes?
Yeah.
I don't know, he's okay, I guess. What about him?
Did you know about his addiction?
You're talking about the chalk thing, aren't you?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Okay. Buddy is a cool guy, don't get me wrong, but he really, he says he doesn't, but he's got a problem with the chalk eating thing. Like, I don't know, I've been friends with him forever, and as long as I've known him, he's had this thing where he like just eats chalk. Like, I don't know. I've talked to him a few times. Like, he needs to stop because, you know, who the hell does that? It's chalk. But he's like, no, I got it under control. And then, I don't know, I talked to him one day after Madison broke up with him, and he just, I don't know, he just didn't seem right. I don't know.
I understand that. I don't have a problem. I'm not addicted. I can stop anytime I want. It's not like drugs. It's not, you know. And my friends, they don't really get it. But a lot of them don't know about it. You know, they probably will after this. But a lot of them don't know. And I just think unless you try it, you don't know.